The woman fills a bottle with water. This diluted milk is their breakfast. The little girl didn't get enough to eat. The father gave her his portion and said he ate a big steak and potatoes last night. During the Great Depression, the factory gates were already crowded with unemployed people. Unfortunately, James wasn't selected. When he got home, his son sat aggrieved in the corner. His daughter pointed at the sausage on the table. James understood. He took his son to return the sausage to the store owner. On the way home, the son said his friend was sent away because his parents couldn't afford to raise him. The father said no matter how poor or hungry they were, they couldn't steal. He comforted his son, promising not to send them away. That night, Joe arranged a boxing match for him. Winning would get him $75, losing still $50. While wrapping his hands, they discovered his hand injury hadn't healed. Joe scolded him, but had no choice. His family couldn't even afford food. He couldn't find work at the docks again, so he had to let James enter the match. As expected, the match was boring. The audience grew restless. He punched hard, but hit the opponent's head, fracturing his hand again, enduring the sharp pain. The referee stopped the match. The audience threw trash into the ring, and this time, he didn't even get his prize money. The Boxing Association also revoked his license. He dragged his injured hand home. His wife said the gas and electricity bills were months overdue. She suggested sending the kids to her sister's place and finding work herself. James refused. He smeared shoe polish on his cast so no one would notice his injured hand, planning to continue carrying cargo at the docks tomorrow. Luckily, he was picked that day, but then the electrician came to shut off their power. If he didn't, he'd be fired. At night, they lit candles with less than $7 in savings. They owed $44 for 4 months of electricity, so they had to dismantle billboards for firewood. But the kids still got sick, and the mother was helpless. She could only send them to relatives. When James got home and found the kids gone, the couple had a big argument, and he left home. His wife thought he was leaving her. He held back his sadness and went to the relief center, receiving $19. But it still wasn't enough for the electric bill, so he went to the Boxing Association. He put down his pride and asked for donations so he could bring the kids home. Everyone gave what they could, though some stayed silent. He went to Joe, choked up and speechless. Joe helped him complete the rest. He finally brought the kids home. Though life was still hard, they were happy as a family. That day, Joe arranged another match. Just stepping into the ring meant $250. It would definitely ease their financial burdens. The match started, and he was immediately suppressed. He was knocked down in the first round. He could have ended it and still gotten the money, but he stood up again. He looked relaxed, thinking a few heavy punches couldn't defeat him. He suddenly got excited and fought back. A heavy punch landed. He seized the moment and struck repeatedly. The crowd went wild. The opponent went down. He won the match. That night, the kids were waiting for him. He pretended to look disappointed.
I won.
But tonight, they could finally eat their fill. That day, Joe said there was another match and advanced him $175, and his boxing license could be reinstated. His wife disagreed, thinking it was too dangerous. So he went to Joe, angrily saying that their life had just returned to normal, and now it was going to be disrupted again. When he opened the door, he found only one table left. Joe had sold everything to support James, hoping he'd return to his peak. At that moment, she understood too.